ugly crying right now because I have not made any money at all, and unemployment still hasn't paid me, and I've had a couple people interested in taking my apartment, but then they just fell through last second, and I'm like, we're days away from July 1st, and I was like, I have no idea how I'm gonna pay rent. Like, I had no idea, and I've have like half of it, and I just won this fucking giveaway, which I was just like, oh, this is cool. Like, I won like a travel, so I was like, I can use this for my birthday, because it was just like a travel gift card, and they go, yeah, we can give this to you, or you can pick cash, you can choose your prize. And I'm like, there was no cash in the giveaway stuff below. Like, it never said anything about cash, and I'm like, wait, what? I was like, how does the cash work? And they're like, we'll just Venmo you. And I'm like, like, I literally responded, I was like, you guys don't even know how much, like, you're blessing me right now. Like, this is insane. Like, so I knew I won, and I was like, okay, let's just wait, because, like, you don't know if it's actually gonna happen. And they just fucking Venmoed me the money. And I'm like, I really needed it. And I'm just now I can pay my rent, and I have like another month to like find a job and figure things out instead of like scrambling and being super stressed. It just feels unreal, and it's weird because I just was talking about, like, I had this feeling like I wasn't supposed to leave and sublet. Like, I had a feeling like something was gonna work out. I had no idea what. And this giveaway today, like, I can't even believe it. Like, I'm just so blessed. Unreal.
How are we supposed to buy a house when my rent is going up another $195 a month? It has gone up $720 in 4 years for the same place that I live in. $8,640 a year more for the same place I lived in 4 years ago. I'm sorry, property taxes are not going up that much that landlords are charging that much more. We have to stop blaming the economy, the government, the president. It is greedy people taking more profits in. When people tell you, just move somewhere else, why would I move to another state that's cheaper? Why should I have to uproot my family, lose my career, just to afford to live somewhere? You're implying people who live in where I live now don't deserve a fair shot at cost of living. And places with cheaper rent pay lower salaries. That's how this whole thing works for the most part. And my girlfriend's a teacher. Like, if she moves to a state with a cheaper cost of living, she might not even have a pension or her benefits anymore. Instead of telling the middle class to keep, like, looking somewhere cheaper, why don't you all align together and get people out of control that are doing this to us? You are always closer to being homeless than you are to being rich. Like, everyone just assumes one day they're going to get rich. And that's why they don't stand up for people just like them in the struggle right now. If not for the raise I got 4 years ago, I would be totally screwed. I don't even want to hand out or help. I just want things to not be so crazy expensive every year. Like, go buy pizza from where I work. Go buy my merchandise. I don't know. Not a handout, just advertising.
These rent prices are unbelievable, bro. What? We've literally spent weeks upon weeks, days upon days, touring, looking at different places, and they done lost their mind, bro. Like, what have we came to as a society for rent to be $2,000 plus for a 1-bedroom apartment? Like, what are we talking about? And the square footage is under 1,000. Like, I don't understand what's going on. I mean, I know why the prices are high, but it's just like, it doesn't make sense, you know, like just a basic cost of living, like just a place to sleep. You're talking about $2,000 for a 1-bedroom. I mean, I've seen a 2-bedroom go for $3,000. We got to figure something out as a country, as a whole, as a unit, whatever, bro. Like, this doesn't make sense. And they wonder why people are not having kids right now, bro. Like, it's expensive to just feed yourself. It's expensive to just breathe and just to be alive. It's very expensive, bro. But dang, I ain't never seen no prices this high. Like, before COVID, I mean, you can get a 2-bedroom for, you know, a good price, you know, way more affordable than what it is now. So I'm interested to see how things are going to, you know, develop as this new administration get in office.
I'm looking to move in Chicago, and I did a couple viewing showings today, right? And I don't have a problem with rent increasing, but just make it make sense. Like, if you're gonna up the rent $500, why is everything the fucking same? I went to see this 2-bedroom apartment, right? It was like 1,000 square feet. Nice place. When I walked in, top floor, the bedrooms had to be 5x5. I said, what bed can you fit in this? They told me queen. No, you could fit a twin. I went to see another place, Industrial Loft. 2-bed, 1-bath. It was listed for $2,800. I said, okay. He looked at me. He said, actually, it's gonna be $3,000. You're pissing me off. I was ready to do 28. Why is it 3? Why did it become 3 today? Go to hell. I was talking to my homie. He's in the process of moving, wants to find a 1-bed. He was like, my budget like 2,000. He said, then when you start looking, nothing can give you 2,000. So you got to bump it to 26, which, like I said, rent is always going to increase. Just make it make sense. Add something, maybe some new appliances. I don't know. Just make it make sense to me.
Have landlords lost their minds? My roommate moved out a few months ago, so I currently live in a 2-bed, 2-bath by myself. And the price that I am paying for rent for a 2-bed, 2-bath with 2 parking spaces is the same amount of money I would be paying for a studio in Los Angeles, California. I feel like our whole perspective is warped because I hear people talking about, oh, I found a studio for $2,000, what a good deal. I just can't even process what is happening with rent costs in LA and also around the whole country. How is anybody affording rent? How?
Does anyone else feel younger and more behind in life now than you were a couple years ago? I don't know if it was the pandemic or if it's late stage capitalism. Maybe this is just what being in your early 20s is like. It's probably a sick and twisted combination of all three. But I feel like when I was 18, 19, even 20, I kind of had it figured the fuck out. I was living on my own. I mean, I had roommates, but like I wasn't living with my parents. They kicked me out. Anyway, but I had a full-time job. I bought a car. It's the one I'm in right now. And I wasn't making crazy money. Like I was just a fast food manager, but I was not in debt. I did not have any debt. I was paying off my credit cards. I had great credit even. Don't even get me started. I literally thought the person I was dating at that age was the person I was gonna marry. Absolutely not. Crazy thought. I feel like I was actually an adult. Fast forward to now, I turned 23 this year, and guess who's living at home again? And what I don't understand is I am making more money now than I have ever made. How is it that I am still the brokest I've ever been? I feel like living on my own in an apartment again is so far out of reach, but I was doing that shit when I was a teenager? What the fuck do you mean? I get that I moved somewhere where the cost of living is higher, but how the fuck is the cost of living this high? It really is a crazy time to be a young adult. They fucked us.
I'm about to move into an apartment I don't know if I can afford, but I'm tired of renting rooms off Facebook Marketplace and dealing with these crusty crabs. And I just need peace and quiet. But I guess I'm just going to be having panic attacks for the next 28 days because I still have to come up with $2,000 without internet or furniture or a damn pot or a pan. But you know what? You got to start somewhere. So I just told myself, just get that apartment. Just get it. You want it. You want it. You've been wanting it for a long time. This one is very perfect. It's all you've ever wanted. And get it and get the 2-bedroom because they were running a holiday special. And I did. But I'm having major anxiety because a large payment is due in 14 days. Thank you.
You guys, I am so over this. I was just at Whole Foods trying to get scallops. 20. A count of 20 scallops. Please tell me, pause this video, how much do you think it was? How much? Because I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, I really want some scallops. There was really only like 2 options. And one of the options, it was a count of 20 to 30. And it was legitimately $37, I think. And I was just like, 20 to 30 scallops. They weren't even that big. They were probably like this big, frozen, which means they'll probably be this big cooked. So if you know, you know. And I'm like, okay, let me like give it a try. So I put in my cart, I get to checkout, and I look down, and it's $48. $48 for 20 to 30 scallops that I won't even consider big. Like, once they're cooked, they're going to be average sized scallops. What in the actual fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? Please comment below. What's the most ridiculous price you've seen lately? Because I need to know.
I have not had beef in so long, and this is why. Bro, we are literally living in hell. Chuck short ribs, $22. Bottom round steak, $14, $17. Chuck boneless, $13, $17. Okay, some ribs. Cube steak, $10.29. Pot roast, $28.86. Okay, bottom round, $15.92. Now, mind you, I am in Publix, right? But I went to Fresco, which is the cheap supermarket in the hood, and the prices were the same. Beef shoulder for pot roast, $37, okay? $28 for thinly sliced ribeye. T-bone steak, $22.43. I think that's okay. Tell me if I'm wrong. New York strip, 2 New York strips, $30.95. Like, is beef a luxury now? Is eating the meat of the cow a luxury now? Eating cow meat is a luxury in America in 2025. Even look at this ground beef, $12.05, okay, $11.29 for literally 1 pound. This, as a solo person, I could probably make three servings out of that. The ground chuck is a little bit cheaper, but it's a little also more fatty, as you can see. They got the grass fed up here, $10 for 1 pound. Okay, $11.29, $12.39. This is absolute insanity. Like, I don't even remember the last time I had a steak, even a cheap one. Even the damn strip steak for a stir fry, which you're gonna put like noodles and vegetables, other things, $17, $18. Like, what is going on, man? Salmon too. Haven't had salmon in a long time because the price is freaking crazy out of control. People are not angry and suffering enough yet, clearly.
I just wanted to tell y'all I spent $100 at the grocery store on these items. $100 damn for 5 bags, 2 items, a drink, and some chicken, and some vegetables. The fuck going on in America?
I'm getting fed up with the prices of groceries. The price of groceries are too fucking sky high, and some things need to change. Because to be spending $1,000 a month cash in groceries, if not more, it might be more than $1,000. I'm like, how is that possible? Like, I just went shopping last week and I spent over $300. This week, the food's gone. The whole 6 days later, literally 6, not even 7 days, 6 days later, the food's pretty much gone. The fridge is bare. I'm like, how? Because $300 don't get you shit. That's how. So when you used to be able to go and spend, $150 and fill up your cabinet's fridge, and now it lasts you a couple weeks, $300 is not lasting anybody a week. Like, dude, shit needs to change. Either I'm going to start walking my happy ass out with those carts, just like people used to do back in the days of addiction, but filled with TVs and electronics. My shit's going to be filled with food. I don't care. Call the cops.
Just seeing if you guys are okay, because I just went to the grocery store and want to vomit by how much I just spent on, like, I feel like nothing. I feel like I barely bought anything, and I feel physically sick with how much I spent on what I feel like was barely anything. Eggs are like over $5 a carton right now. So just checking on you guys. Are you guys okay? Because I'm not. Help.
10 years ago, if someone predicted the future and told me then that I would be making what I'm making now salary-wise, but I would be struggling and barely making it paycheck to paycheck and paying for food for 7 people, I would say, you're crazy. I can't even imagine making that kind of money. 7 mouths? That's a lot. And I know everyone is struggling, and trust me, we are too. Every time my car insurance gets renewed, it goes up in price. So every 6 months it's increasing by quite a bit. I shop around and I can't even find a better rate. Every year, my taxes, my homeowner's insurance go up. My payment increased by $700 last year because of taxes and insurance increasing. That's $700 additional a month because the escrow that was paid out wasn't high enough the year prior. And I haven't even started paying on my student loans yet. That's another $1,000 a month. I know this is sad, but honestly, if I was eligible to file for Chapter 7, I totally would. Just to help alleviate some of the financial stress and burden, because you just feel like you can't get ahead. A few years ago, like what we were making, I could throw money, at credit card debt and things like that. Now with inflation and how much everything's costing, there is no extra money to put anywhere. Like, I don't get how people are surviving. We work very, very hard, and we can't get ahead. I know many can relate to this.
Oh, I'm getting older because I'll be looking at grocery prices like, huh? 6 avocados is $14 at Costco. 6 avocados is $3 at Trader Joe's. I just be getting aggravated because I'm 24. Why do I have to do my 20s in a pandemic, in a recession? Like, why? I have to look for a fucking house right now in a recession. Avocados is $14, nigga. What? They talking about eggs. We got bigger fish to fry. You could buy a chicken and have plenty of eggs. It's the avocados for me that I'm like, wait a damn minute now. Produce getting expensive.
No way in hell that it's legal for these apartments to be raising their prices the way that they are. I'm trying to move from where I'm at now. And I looked at a couple places. And there's one place that was my number one pick because it's just beautiful. But it's just a 2-bed, 2-bath flat. That's it. Ain't nothing else special about it. I mean, it has the upgrades. It is a beautiful place, but it's like, that's literally it. Ain't no basement, ain't no townhome, none of that shit. So when I went to look at it, the price was like $1,582. I'm like, that's a little bit over my budget. I'm gonna go look at some other places. I found some other places that I was interested in and willing to go for. It still wasn't beating that one, but again, good enough. So then I started second guessing myself, like, wait, why should I not just get what I want? So I go back because they sent the email with some updated prices, and their price actually went down to $1,515. So I'm like, let me jump on this, but I guess I was a week too late because the price went back up to $1,644. So I'm like, damn, like, forget it. Like, I'm just gonna let it go. So I get an email from the place again today. Why is the goddamn price up to $1,740 something? Like, y'all have got to be shitting me. Y'all have got to be shitting me. Ain't no way this is legal. Like, what type of shit y'all got going on? Like, how can the price jump up and down from week to week? Like, that just don't make no sense to me. And I don't get how that's legal. Like, how are they getting away with this? That's highway robbery. That's scamming, if you ask